I previously posted some assumptions about the book Swimming in the Dark. Back, I read the book and I wanted to share my thoughts and see where we landed with those assumptions. If you haven't read the book yet, I will have some spoilers. First assumption was that it would be a slow burn, and I would say that's kind of true. I've read books where you are waiting like until almost the end of the book. It's not that much of a slow burn, not super slow, but not immediately jumping in either. Second assumption, I thought it was not going to be smutty, but more emotional. It was definitely an emotional and romantic piece, and definitely had some sexually explicit content, but it wasn't the focus. It was a really good balance for what I prefer. Third assumption, going to be around internal and external pressures when it comes to these two men and their sexuality. That definitely was true. You really witness their thoughts, their emotions within how they internally reject their parts of themselves. So you feel the shame. It pulled on my heartstrings. I think this book offered, at least for me, a very unique and specific context that I'm not well versed in. Like 1980s Poland is not something I know a lot about. It really weaved in history, information about their culture and their context. That was interesting because I don't know much about that. The writing style was very, what I would consider like poetic. It was beautifully written. I can give an example of that. I was paralyzed by possibility, caught between the vertigo of fulfillment and the abyss of uncertainty. I also liked that this book was written in first person direct address. So you are the lover and he is speaking from his own perspective. And I really found that facilitated a level of depth that I think another writing style would take away from. I'm no formal critic, but I think I would give this book a 4.5 out of 5. I was left wanting more, but one can argue that was the point. These characters were also left wanting more. Overall, I really enjoyed this book and I would recommend reading it if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you think I should continue the series? See you guys in my next one. Bye.